Ever feel like your computer is just a total mess? If you've ever felt a little overwhelmed, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to break down a super important skill that's going to make everything you do on the computer so much easier: managing your files and folders. Let's get your digital life organized once and for all.
Does your desktop look like a complete disaster zone? Do you spend ages just looking for that one document you swear you saved somewhere? If this sounds like you, hey, don't worry. You are not alone, and we're about to fix all of that. Okay, the absolute easiest way to understand how your computer stores things is to just imagine a real physical filing cabinet. Seriously, that's it. Once you get this simple idea in your head, organizing your entire digital world becomes so much more intuitive.
So, the filing cabinet itself, that's your drive. It's the big one, the main container, the metal box that holds absolutely everything. On most computers, you're going to see this labeled as the C drive. That's home base.
And boom, here's what that C drive actually looks like inside Windows. See those folders there? Program files, users, Windows? You can think of this as the main view you get when you first pull open that big filing cabinet. Now, inside that cabinet, you've got drawers, right? To keep things separate. Well, on your computer, those are folders. You use them to group similar things together. All your family photos go in one folder, all your work reports go in another. It's all about making logical groups.
And finally, what's inside the drawers? The actual paper, the documents themselves. These are your files. A file is any single item: a photo you just took, that letter you wrote, or a piece of music you downloaded. And remember, files pretty much always live inside folders.
All right, enough with the theory. Let's get our hands dirty. Now we're going to actually build and organize your digital space step by step. This is where you really start to take control. Creating a new drawer for your files is so easy. Just find some empty space, say your desktop, and give it a right click. A little menu will pop up. Just move your mouse over to New, then click on Folder. And there it is, a brand new folder just waiting for you to give it a name.
Okay, what if you make a typo, or just think of a better name later? Renaming is a breeze. The secret is a slow double click. So, click once to select it, wait just a beat, and then click right on the name again. You'll see the text becomes editable. Type your new name, hit enter, and you're done.
Okay, this next one is super important. You have to know the difference between copy and move. When you copy something, you're making a clone. You create a duplicate, so now you have two of them. But when you move something, you're just changing its location. The original is no longer in the old spot.
Want to know a really cool trick for copying a file? All you have to do is hold down the Control key, that's CTRL on your keyboard, while you drag the file to its new home. You'll actually see a little plus sign appear next to your cursor. That's your signal that you're making a copy.
And if you thought that was easy, moving a file is even simpler. It's just a classic drag and drop. You just click on the file, hold that mouse button down, drag it over to the new folder, and let go. The file just zips over. It's honestly one of the most satisfying things you can do on a computer.
All right, you've got the basics down. Let's talk about a few pro tips to really level up your organization game. First, name your files clearly. Quarterly Budget Report Q3 is way better than Document 1. Second, and this is a big one, please stop saving everything to your desktop. Use your Documents folder. That's what it's for. And finally, whatever you do, never rename system files ending in things like .exe or .dll. It's a surefire way to break your programs.
A huge part of staying organized is actually getting rid of the stuff you don't need anymore. But don't panic. Your computer has a fantastic built-in safety net for when you're cleaning up. I'm sure you've seen this little guy on your desktop. This is the recycle bin, and you can think of it as a temporary holding area for all your digital trash. And his whole job, really, is to be that safety net. When you delete a file, it's not instantly vaporized. It just gets moved right here, into the recycle bin. This gives you a chance to go, oops, wait, I actually needed that. Believe me, this has saved me more times than I can even count. So what happens when you do that, when you realize you need a file back? It could not be easier. You just open up the recycle bin, find the file you need, click Restore, and poof, it zips right back to the exact spot it was before you deleted it. It's like a magic trick. Now, when you are 100% positive you'll never need those files again, and maybe you want to free up some space, you can empty the bin. But listen, be really careful with this. Once you empty the recycle bin, those files are gone. For good. No takebacks.
Okay, listening to all this is one thing, but actually doing it is what really makes it stick in your brain. So let's do a quick little hands-on exercise to lock in these new skills.
All right, here we go. It's your turn. I seriously recommend you just pause this explainer for a minute and actually do this. Just follow these 5 little steps. It'll really help you remember everything we just talked about. Go on, I'll be right here when you get back.
Hey, if you did that little exercise, awesome job! You now have the fundamental skills to defeat digital clutter. And look, this isn't just about having a neat desktop. It's about being more efficient and feeling less stressed. Organization really is like a superpower.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Right now, take a look at your own computer, your desktop, your documents folder, with these new skills you just learned. What's the very first thing you're going to organize?